My name is Dahlen Hancock. I'm a fourth generation cotton producer here in West Texas. I have an operation called DK&J Farms. We predominantly grow cotton, some corn, some milo, some wheat. I am a U.S. Cotton Trust Protocol grower member. I joined the U.S. Cotton Trust Protocol because I've always believed in sustainability. Here on the farm, we're the original environmentalists. We want to meet our increase of soil carbon capture of about 30% by the year 2025, and I want to be part of that. I think as a grower out here, it gives you great pride in being part of the solution, part of making things better, part of increasing that capture. When you think about soil, think about carbon, we think about the health of the soil. We think about healthy soil produces a healthy plant, and we have out here in West Texas, it's a very arid, dry climate. So if we don't have cover crops on the land, cover crops help keep the sand from blowing. It helps on the soil erosion. The better health you can have, the better environment you provide for that plant, the more we can do to help that microorganism interaction activity, not only above but below the soil, it makes a big difference. GPS technology helps us to do site-specific assessments, things that we need to do site-specific. We can apply fertilizer specific to a grid. We don't have to do kind of one shoe fits all. We can do that, and we do soil testing to where we're testing to see what different parts of the field, soil, what type of fertilizer it needs, what are the high levels of resources that are there available for the plant, or what are the low levels, and then we can help add to that to help balance that out. That's one thing. We use petiole analysis. We use water sensing sensors that can sense and tell you how much water you need to put, when you need to put, like soil probes. You can use different data that different companies can provide, and they will provide for you, to just help you try to better manage what that crop needs daily. And it just tries to give you a better tool, I guess, as far as those crop needs. But we want to minimize our inputs but maximize our yield. That's the whole goal here. And I've noticed in other regions, other parts of the U.S. where they had a rotation program, it seemed like their soil was better, it was healthier. And it seems like here in the last few years where we have incorporated that soil combination of rotation into the soil, it's really helped. The microorganisms, that we see that activity going on, that interaction is better. We see organic matter, we are improving that. So the soil health overall is getting better. You have to have good soil to be able to grow a superior plant. And if we can grow a superior plant, then we are definitely helping that carbon footprint. And when we help the carbon footprint, we're helping the environment. When you think about rotation, what we like to do here on the farm, and what I do some corn and cotton, some milo cotton, but what I really like and seems to be working well is the wheat and cotton. And in that, once the wheat comes off in the spring and it's harvested, then we'll go in there and we'll spread compost. Compost is an all-natural product. It is made from composted burrs, cotton burrs, and cattle manure. We put about 2 tons of compost per acre on the irrigated land, about a ton on the dry land. It's a natural product, just like cotton's a natural product, so it works real well together. You can take and go out in the fields, and a lot of the color of the soil, if you take just a sandy soil, it's just plain sand grains. There's not a lot of nutrients just in sand grains. But you take soil that's healthy, and there is a mix and a balance of organic matter, there's a balance of compost, there's a balance of water, fertility, whatever it is that you're adding to the soil to make it better. You can tell it's just got a healthier look to it. And I think that our soil carbon increase, we're going to see, and we're seeing it through rotation, those crops. When you put more organic matter back into the soil, you have a good mix there. It makes that soil be more mellow, makes it to where when we get rain, it takes in the moisture better. We see more earthworm activity. We see more microorganism activity is heavier. And I think all that plays into increasing that footprint. Now we have a platform that we can tell our story to brands and retailers, and those brands and retailers, along with the end user, is the consumer, they would have assurances that we are out here growing responsible cotton and doing our very best to make sure that we're sustainable in doing that for future generations.